Someone who's been convicted of a felony and who's been to prison, I am banned from using Tinder and Hinge and the entire suite of dating apps that are all owned by the same company because they have a zero tolerance policy for people with a criminal record. And I didn't know that was the case because I used them for years. I never had a problem. Went on lots of dates, had a few relationships, had really good experiences, had really bad experiences. I used them when I traveled. It was never a problem until someone that I had broken up with decided to take it out on me, contacted the company and said, hey, this guy's a felon, you should ban him. All of a sudden, one day I opened one of the apps and it just said, you're banned. I was like, well, that's really weird. Open another app. It said, you're banned. And then I looked up the company policy and it said, yeah, very clearly, if you have any kind of criminal record, you cannot use any of our services. So there are still other dating apps that I could use if I wanted to. At this point, I'm not. My life is good. I have enough going on. I am not looking for a relationship. I'm very happy with where I'm at. But it is interesting to think of the barriers you face with a criminal record. Not just barriers around housing or around employment or around certification, literally barriers around dating. Like, okay, fine. If you want to put a star on my thing that says I'm a felon, like that would be fine. But saying that somebody can't use a dating app. Because I think the idea is, okay, if somebody's been convicted of a felony, we're questioning their character. But I know plenty of guys who've done really terrible things and never been to prison. And I read about all the time people doing really terrible things who have never been to prison. So is that really a good metric, or is that just creating a false sense of safety? Either way, it's not a big enough deal. If somebody else wants to fight that battle or sue or do whatever they can do, that's fine. I'm not going to do it. I feel like I have a good enough chance to meet people in my own life if I'm looking for it. I feel really good about the relationships that I have. But at the same time, again, it's just highlighting the fact that you face a lot of things when you come out of prison, or even if you don't go to prison, if you just get a felony conviction that we may not think about.